Thanks for watching this video. Today we're going to show you how to set up a beginner's DSLR shooter setup with audio. And a couple of things we're going to use with our system is we have an inexpensive Audio-Technica lav mic here, an ATR 3350. It's like 20 bucks. Got a little case for it. We got an XLR adapter, 1/8 inch to XLR, to use that in here. So that's for up close. We pulled this out of our recording studio because it makes a very good overhead mic for dialogue. It's an Octava MK or MC012. You can find these on eBay. These are great condenser mics. And since this can provide phantom power, it's a good addition to our setup, which we just found in our music setup. Most important, you need a Sescom cable to go from here to the mic in on the Canon. It takes the line signal and turns it into a mic signal, because the preamps on a Canon T3, which is this, are very poor, so the audio you get is not good. Video, awesome. Audio, bad. So you use these to capture separate audio, which you can sync, and you can send a signal here to help coordinate that sync, which is a whole nother ball game. We bought a $79 Magnus VT300 from BH Audio because it can hold, it's got a decent ball head and it can hold like 15 pounds, and it's inexpensive and light. Obviously the better tripod you can get, the more expensive the better, especially if you have all this stuff set up and you don't want it to fall down. So we're going to show you how to set it up. So we bought an adapter here, a shoe adapter, to connect the DR100 to a $7 inexpensive mic handle that has two ports. So we're going to put this up on the top and mount that there, and then connect the cable. So we'll show you how it's all set up and how it's up and running. Okay, so step one is we mounted an inexpensive handle on here on the T3i. Then we're going to go ahead and attach it to the top of this tripod. So there we've got the T3i mounted on the tripod. So we're going to anchor the tripod so we can go ahead and set up everything else. We're now going to take our shoe adapter and attach it to the bottom of the DR100 and slide it into this shoe. There we now have our DR100 firmly attached. You want to make sure it's secure on there, especially if you're going to be panning or anything like that, depending on what you're going to do. So now it's securely on the holder. So I'll back away a little bit, and you can see this nice little setup on the DSLR there. Okay, we're going to show you now where the cables go. Okay, so now we're going to show you how to connect the Sescom cable, which is very important that you put it in correctly. These cables are marked. They're pretty short, so they're about 28 bucks, but go to Sescom.com, depending on what unit you have, and pick one of these up. There's one specific to the Zoom and there's one specific to the Tascam. So it's important that you get the right side. It'll say on here line level. Then the other side says camera. So that's basic, easy. So you take your line out from the DR or whatever Tascam or unit you have, whatever audio recorder, take your line out, and then to camera goes into the mic port. There we go. So now that's securely, and you see it's pretty short. That's why we recommend using a tight unit. And you can run a line, your mic line, out of your XLR to your boom and to your lav, or you can use your onboard mics that come with the Tascam. So that's how you set up the Sescom cable, which is pretty awesome. If you're going to be using a unit like this for a long period of time, make sure you have extra batteries. We have a cable adapter for it, so we're going to set this up and mount power because we're going to run the camera for a long time, so we're not going to use batteries. So it's set up so that you can open it up here. I'm going to take the strap off. So you can open up here and monitor because it's a T3i. So what we have here is an excellent video shooter. You've got incredible audio capacity. You've got your excellent video with the Canon T3i, and we're ready to shoot and start playing with audio and syncing. So again, we have our guide track going in there, sending out from the line output, and we're ready to go. So the only other aspect to this whole thing is that while you're shooting, it's important that you have a decent set of headphones, and by decent I mean, I don't know, at least $100 worth of headphones. So I would recommend, if you're on a budget, the Sony MDR 7506 is good. There are plenty of them in the $100 range that will get you good sound, so that you can monitor while you're shooting from here, your headphone out. We're going to get into syncing audio a little bit later. So that's how you have it. That's how you set up a DSLR for audio. Thanks for watching.